What's up, boys? We're taking a look at some more MLB player props in today's video. Yesterday was our first bad day in a while, I will say. Yeah, yesterday, news and nasty slate going into it, but yeah, took the L on yesterday, but we're back, bounce back day today. So I'm feeling pretty good. We got a pretty good slate with a lot of good pitchers, so I'm feeling pretty good, man. So yeah, if anyone is new, make sure you guys go ahead and like the video and subscribe. I seriously would appreciate it. And turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss an upload. You guys can get in before some of these lines move. So yeah, let's go ahead though and take a look at some of these player props here. But Patreon link is in the description if you guys are interested in joining. You guys can get all of my research, all of my player props over there. Check it out. The link is in the description. And if you guys are already on PrizePicks, you guys are 100% missing out. 100% deposit match up to $100 using my code DOMG. A bunch of you guys have been using my code, and I seriously do appreciate it because it helps me out and helps you guys out as well. So it's available in most states, and you guys can win up to 10 times your money over on PrizePicks. So great deal over on PrizePicks. Again, 100% deposit match. Use code DOMG when you guys go ahead and sign up. Let's go ahead though and take a look at two player props today. But the two L's we took yesterday with a fantasy score for Dylan Cease, it was crazy. Like, the dude had 11 strikeouts. I took over 6.5 strikeouts over on the Patreon. That freaking cashed easy. He had 6 strikeouts through 2 innings. But, and then he allowed like 8 runs or 6 runs or whatever to go under his fantasy score. It was freaking ridiculous, dude. He allowed so many runs. The Yankees just had their bats going. They scored, I think, like 14 runs yesterday in 8 innings or something. It was crazy. I don't know. But that pissed me off with the fantasy score. But he did cash his strikeouts really easily. And then Jose Altuve, he went 0 for 5 yesterday. I don't know what his problem was. The Astros were playing good as a whole. But yeah, not Jose Altuve. But let's take a look more into the player props today. Let's, get in the right headspace. Get out of yesterday. But let's go ahead, though, and talk about these here. So I have 2 pitcher props for you guys here. I have a strikeouts on the over and a strikeouts on the under for you guys. Let's go ahead and talk about the first one here. But these games are really like, they're in the afternoon today or tonight, 6:35. There's no afternoon games, no morning games or anything. So that kind of sucks. Usually, we like the afternoon baseball. But anyways, we like Dane Dunning here over 4.5 strikeouts here. So Dane Dunning, where is he at? Where is he? Right here. There he is. I like Dane Dunning over 4.5 strikeouts here versus Boston here. So this game is at 8:05 tonight here. So let's take a look more into this one here. So he's a minus 166 to go over 4.5 strikeouts. 48% hit rate this season and last season if you combine the two. And that jumps up from 40% to 65% when pitching at home. And he's pitching at home today. So he's also 3 for 3 at home this season. And Boston is ranked 20th in K percentage to right-handed pitchers. So pretty good look right here. I mean, especially with him pitching at home. He's been a great home pitcher, especially this season, being 3 for 3. And he gets, kind of a middle-of-the-road matchup in Boston. So not an overly tough matchup, but definitely not an overly good matchup. So I'm liking the spot for Dane Dunning here. I'm just going to keep riding the prop here with him pitching at home here. But right here, at home versus the Boston Red Sox, Texas is favored, and the over-under here is at 8.5. So, we don't really like to see the over-under at 8.5 when he's pitching, we want him on the over. So, because that means you get taken out early, but Texas is still favored. I do like him still, obviously, with him pitching at home. But this is his game log right here. You can take a look here. So, 5 strikeouts, 7-5, 3, 7-4. So he's really bad away. I will say that. He's very, very bad. If you just take a look here. So at Yankees, he had 5. Atlanta, Houston, he both hit. At Seattle, he missed. At home versus the Angels, he had 7. Just his home game log has been very, very good. We can just put in at home. You can take a look and just see how he's really been. 7.2 innings pitched, he had 7 strikeouts. 5.2 innings pitched, he had 5 against Houston. I mean, we already talked about those, but just take a look here. So, yeah, he did go on a pretty bad stretch here, but he did end up picking it back up, in the beginning of last season here. He cashed in all these games. So, yeah, I'm looking at the spot here for Dane Dunning. I do think he can get it done here, but let's go ahead and talk about another prop, which is probably my favorite out of this video, I'd say. I do have more on the Patreon, but I will say I like this one probably the most in this video. But let's go ahead and take a look at the last player prop here. I like Kyle Gibson under 4 strikeouts here. So I did like him at 4.5 strikeouts, but they do have him bumped down to 4 here. So I do like him under 4 strikeouts still. So let's take a look more into this one here. So this game is at 10-10 tonight against the Dodgers. So this game right here, Dodgers are favored by a lot, over under 7.5. So, not exactly, the best for an under that the line is at 7.5. It's kind of average, so it's not really anything too crazy. But we do like that the Dodgers are favored by a lot. So, but Kyle Gibson here away versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, if you take a look more into this one here, he is a minus 146 to go under 4.5 strikeouts, 59% hit rate between this season and last season. And he's 0 for 3 in his last 4 games. So he's missed in 3 of these and pushed once in his last 4. And he also had 3 last matchup versus the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the Dodgers ranked 24th in K percentage. So it should definitely be a tougher matchup here. They're the 6th hardest K percentage wise, 7th. So it is a pretty good spot here, I'd say, for Kyle Gibson to go under his strikeouts versus Clayton Kershaw. So let's take a look more into this one here. So, or Kyle Gibson versus the Dodgers, not just Clayton Kershaw, but Kyle Gibson here. 3 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, 3. This is what I was saying. The last 4 games here, he has not hit, but he did push against Colorado here, which was at home. He's pitching away this time. You take a look at his game log away too, if you want. This is what his game log looks like when he's pitching on the road. So this is what it looks like here: 3, 3, 6, 8, 9. So he did go on a pretty good stretch for a minute there, but yeah, and that was against Miami, by the way. Miami, Atlanta, both pretty strikeout heavy teams. Although this was in 2021, but Miami definitely strikeout heavy team. I mean, only 4.2 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. That was pretty crazy. But I do like the spot here for Kyle Gibson to go under 4 strikeouts. So yeah, pretty good spot here. So tough matchups against the Mets. He went under in both games, but even with 6 innings pitched, he had 3 strikeouts versus the Mets. And I wouldn't say they're as good as. I don't think the Dodgers are as good as the Mets is on not striking out for sure, but they're pretty close, man. They're one of the better matchups here. I mean, 6 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts. I'm hoping the same kind of thing happens here with the Dodgers. I'm liking Kyle Gibson to go under the 4.5 strikeout mark, or 4 here on Prize Picks. So I do like the spot for sure, but again, man, if anyone is new, make sure you guys subscribe and like the video. I really would appreciate it. And 100% deposit match up to $100 over on Prize Picks using my code DOMG. I highly, highly, highly recommend signing up. Again, available in most states. But that's pretty much going to do it, man. Best of luck today, boys. Again, always take everything at your own risk. Always play at your own risk. I'm just showing you guys what I like. I'm not telling you guys to play anything. So always keep that in mind when, submitting entries and all that different stuff. So, yeah, always look into these more on your own. Do your own research. Don't just, tail someone randomly. But always look into these a little bit more on your own is what I would always say. But, yeah, that's going to do it, man. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching. I think that pretty much covers everything, though. But check the description because I have everything down there. Twitter link, a free Discord link. I think I forgot to mention that. There's a free Discord link down in the description if you guys are interested in joining that. So that way you guys can talk to me and some other guys about, player props and all that different stuff. But, all right, that's going to do it. Appreciate watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.